Yo. What the hell is up, chat? What's up? What's up, fuckers? Why are you on my phone? Cause fuck you, that's why. Okay, chat. If you haven't watched my new video on YouTube at Tonio, please, I beg of you, please go watch it. Please. 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 That was the wrong graphic, bro. Let me pull back all my shit back onto my screen. All this stuff got disabled. There we go. That's much better, chat. All right. So first of all, we're gonna watch a J Schlatt video, a J Shat video. Let's watch some J Shat, and then we'll get into games.
Do I look like... No. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's me, Schlatt, and we're back on the Reddit. Look at this. The subreddit's at 200,000
It's me, Shat.
subscribers almost. We're right behind Burbs. Come on, r/Burbs, you know? Go do a good thing today. Pick up some trash. Clean your room. Wow, can we please get past this subreddit? This is ridiculous. Schlatt's singing voice is unironically amazing. Died 1998, born 1999. Welcome back, Frank Sinatra, baby. I hope you
honestly though, like,
and if you're watching
dude,
this past like a week from
if you haven't heard J Schlatt, like they said, unironically singing, holy shit, his voice is crazy.
when this is uploaded, the whole album's out now, so I hope you enjoy it. The whole thing is basically how much money can I throw at producers and musicians until I sound good, and I think honestly I found the number. It's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's how much it takes to sound good. I wouldn't be comparing.
Wait, that's
myself to
actually
Frank,
crazy.
though. I think that's a little absurd, but I like being gassed up, I guess. You know, the rich get richer. That's the way the world works, baby. This can't
That
be
is true.
happening. Chuckle sandwich is ending. Donald Trump speaks after winning the 2024 presidential election. I'll give you this. It was fucked up for us to announce that Chuckle sandwich is over on the day of the election, okay?
That is crazy. Yeah. Also, I'm pissed that the podcast is over. I'm really pissed. Because I just got into that podcast as soon as they were ending it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? So now it's 100% confirmed that I will only have a limited amount of content that I can watch once I finally get into watching something. Really? Really?
We thought that was going to be like a happy day for you. Oh, you know, we get the candidate in, and then also, oh, chocolate sandwich is over. But look, we got your guy in, right? Instead, it's just 2 wins for Schlatt, baby. It's a shame Frank Sinatra is dead, because a three-way between these guys would have been legendary. A what? Maybe we're thinking of different things here. Are you saying the three of us should hop on a song or hop on each other? Either way, I don't think it's possible.
Probably both.
Frank Sinatra is very, very dead. Hold on, boys. Before we keep going, please allow me to fulfill a contractual obligation. Today's video is sponsored by Displayed, baby. Are you a boring, dumb person?
Wait. John. Frank Sinatra is not dead. He's been reincarnated. We all know this.
Sponsoring today's video, and enjoy. Welcome to Blue Sky. Okay, not me on that. Side note though, I love seeing every new Twitter competitor like pop up and die within like a 2-month span. It's really cute seeing all my friends like post like, "Hey, follow me over." No, bro, no, I'm not gonna do that. What are you, fucking 5? At this point, I'm sinking with the ship. I built up 3 million followers on that fucking app, and I'm just gonna die with it. I don't need to try and get big on another app. Thank you very much. My blahaj now has a best friend. What the fuck is a blahaj? A little shark? Okay. Can I just say, you didn't even buy the actual Rammy. You know you can actually still buy those, right? This is the fucking Temu fucking Alibaba knockoff shit. You actually bought the ripoff, and you're trying to pass this off. Look how
That's hilarious.
it is. That shit is on Amazon. You can get that shit delivered to your doorstep in 2 days, free shipping. I do not want to see some fucking ripoff Rammy on my subreddit with some femboy bullshit on it too. Look, I get you're poor, right? All you need to buy the same like $5 socks and
what do they have in their socks? What the fuck is in their... Do you see that? What the fuck is in their socks?
Armor combo online. At least get the real Rammy, please. I legit just pulled this out of my fortune cookie. What? No, you didn't. You can see where the text is pixelated, you fucking idiot. You didn't pull that. SpongeBob got some bitch.
What?
Is this Facebook ass, boomer ass shit? 3,000 people upvoted this. SpongeBob got some bitches. Found the most perfect toy for Jambo. Holy fuck. Is that real? Because I'd buy it. I would buy it. New York style scratch post. Can I buy this anywhere? New York skyscrapers cat post. No, this isn't real. You guys are fucking with me. I got all excited for nothing. Thick thighs save lives. Okay, this is gonna be porn. This is gonna be porn on my subreddit. I bet. 3, 2, 1. I haven't uploaded. Oh. Okay, go on. Go on. Since 2024 is ending, send this to every server where the owner could pull.
Bro, Schlatt thought that the guy was gonna start showing his thighs too. That's why he said, "Go on."
A crop top.
Keep going.
Skirt. Great. No, not gonna be happening. There's enough of you on the subreddit to pull that off. I think I'm okay. Just scroll up a little bit and look at it. Let's get the guy with the blahaj to do that. I guess. Tag someone who should wear this outfits, bro. And you tagged me. Great. What about this fit makes you want to see me in it? Genuine question. 6'3", 250 pounds. Am I really the one for this one? Do I look like Schlatt? Censored for privacy. I mean, you could. I mean, if you uncensored it, it would surely be easier to tell if you looked like me. But I mean, from what I can see, you might. Wow, foldable phones are useless. I beg to differ. What are you playing an emulator on that thing? Dude, this is the biggest cope of all time. Bro, just buy a DS. They're like 20 bucks.
Just buy a DS.
Actual physical buttons and a fun gaming experience, not a fucking folding phone. You loser. I'm not even gonna mince words on this. It's ridiculous and sad. If you
Wait, this is the second Schlatt video that we've watched where he's complaining about the fucking foldable phone.
Fucking phone. Let's see what the comments are saying on this one. No tactile buttons would be horrendous. Exactly. It's so much cope. Do I look like Schlatt? Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. You kind of do, but at the same time, it's like if you didn't have the facial hair, you wouldn't look like me at all. Your face just like kind of doesn't look anything like mine. You've got negative canthal tilt, which I definitely don't have. I've got as positive as it gets. I mean, look at my predator ass eyes and look at at your prey ass eyes. Look at you. I'm gonna eat you for lunch.
I don't ever want to hear about Jay Schlatt's predator ass eyes anymore.
Women with a time machine. I am your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine. Here we go.
My time with you is almost over.
Okay, hanging with
Now,
Jesus.
Let us eat.
Oh shit.
Judas.
I already told you I'm supposed to die for the sins of mankind.
Oh, we're bringing him back? Come on. Judas? Bro, Jesus. Judas did some nasty shit to you.
He went and shot him
Isn't
again.
it crazy that a picture of someone's bedroom can bring back so much nostalgia? We're coming up on 4 years of me not being in this room. Is this like actually a nostalgic thing for you guys? I mean, I like it, right? I grew up in this bedroom, so it's like it's like cool. I don't know. I mean, are people actually nostalgic?
What the fuck? You grew up in that bedroom? I want a bedroom like that. Holy shit. I say while sitting in a bedroom with 12-foot ceiling. I don't give a fuck about the ceiling. That place looks cool.
I wonder if there's any setups that you guys have liked more than others. I mean, I honestly think that the one I got.
Also, having a 12-foot ceiling is not worth $1,400 a month. I'll just say that right now.
Now, I think this one is one of the best ones I've had in a very long time. Peep the Jambo stocking up there. Hello? I think this is one of the best setups I've had in a very long time. But there's no debating that this is and always will be the OG and the best. I mean, it's classic. We got Baby Yuto, the Tims, the Wii Balance board. And to be fair, a lot of this stuff has followed me around, especially right now, right? The original Tims right here. Same Tims, same pair. And Baby Yuto's still here too. I kept him after he hung himself. He's dead. He's dead. I mean, he's been hung. I hung him like 5 years ago at this point. But you know, he still makes the rounds. Do I look like no? No, you don't.
Do I look like I shat?
Holy shit, Schlatt holding the dog photo today. Actually, skilled artist got less upvotes than this. I use my phone.
Do I look like I shat?
Oh, look at you! Look at you watching a 16:9 video in square mode. You lame fuck! You loser! Was this just a ploy? Okay, there I am making Elon, are you okay? Leading to President-elect Donald Trump announces Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy will lead the Department of Government Efficiency. Dude, sometimes I wonder if that video, Elon, are you okay, really gassed Elon up to do some more stupid shit. This probably boosted his ego more than was necessary. And it still kind of hurts me on like a deep moral level that this is my most viewed piece of media. Whose face is under that turtle? Mine. That's my face. I'm tired of seeing this fucking thing, but it is uncanny how much that underside of that turtle looks like me. I hate.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? I just saw that. Wait. Holy shit, what? That is kind of weird.
It is uncanny how much that underside of that turtle looks like me. I hate fur. Okay. I know what you are. I know it. You can't hide it from me. Does my dad... Guys, I gotta reel you in a little bit, okay? That looks nothing like me. I am alive, and your dad is not. I'd rather have 22 spiders in my car than have 22 cars with no spiders in them. Now replace in with get money. Okay, I'd rather have 22 spiders get money. My car. Jay Schlatt's real name is Anthony Padilla. Is this actually true? I've got to fact check this. Jay Schlatt, real name. Jay Schlatt's real name is Jared. I love Google AI. I love that we're killing whales in real time. Just to have answers like that. Thank you. I made big guy out of Lego. Oh, shit. Wait, that's actually awesome. Okay. Where am I? Where'd you put that funny little guy? Right. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you. Next. Do I look like Jay Schlatt? Oh, okay. Yeah, in a way you do. Fuck that hat. Fuck you. And fuck your whole family. You know what? No, you don't. Oh, okay.
Showing my child things he has never seen.
Okay. But the fridge?
The upper shelf of the refrigerator.
Okay. He seems very happy to be
girls,
doing.
1 cup.
Oh, okay. Fuck off. When you're running from a killer and you realize it's actually just Jay Schlatt. I'm sorry. You're not really my type. You're kind of ugly. Jay Slut has a GamerSub sponsorship. What? That's right. Brother or sister, he owns part of GamerSubs. That's true. I own the company. I don't know why anyone is surprised that I have a GamerSubs flavor called Titty Milk that you can buy at gamersubs.gg.
Titty milk.
You know, a lot of the other flavors are all fruity. They're into the fruit shit. I'm not into fruits, okay? I do not like fruits. This is a sweet flavor, okay? This is dessert for me. It's blue raspberry. It's delicious. You get 10% off if you use code SCHLAP.
I'm not into fruits. My favorite flavor is blue raspberry. I'm sorry, sir. What? What did you say? I understand it's not a real fruit, but it's still a fruit flavor.
This thing for months. What happened? Did Schlatt win? I loved it. I was just too busy, if I'm being honest. I foolishly thought that doing another podcast that required more work than the other two I was doing was like a sustainable thing. I really love Did Schlatt win? It's just that format requires too much guest wrangling and like topic research to be able to do it on top of everything else I'm doing. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. What the fuck? Are you serious? I met this person at a furry convention with a Jay Schlatt fursuit in Texas a couple years ago. That's actually insane. Like, actually.
Fuck, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say it's insane. Bro, we are on the same wavelength. Except one of us is famous.
I've seen this before. I mean, I'm not, like, into that at all. I'm just saying it's a well-made fursuit. I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie. That looks good. Do I No, not really. Not really. I don't understand. Where are you guys seeing new content from? Sometimes I wish I could just call this channel Jay Schlatt and then change the name to like Jay Schlatt Old or something on the main one, because it still does pop up like first, which I think is bad for like SEO or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is. People know who I am. The fucking shorts channel's pulling 300 million views a month. People can't get enough of this slop. I feed it to you like you're like little cows. I'm just dumping shit.
I am a little cow.
You guys are licking it up. Every year my friend makes a schlumpkin? No.
A
Oh, that's
schlumpkin.
rough. You didn't even carve it. What, was that too difficult? You just had to do Sharpie with it? What is on your wall? Time out. You print out a photo of a piano to put on your wall? Why is your Ethernet cable like 5 feet up into the house? Where do you live? Wearing my schlocks to get my bottom surgery. What is that? My bottom surgery? Is that
Yes.
Dick? Do I look like no? Okay. You, my friend, you pass. That looks like me. Don't mind this guy that got more upvotes than you. That is a good costume for Halloween, dare I say. You did good, man. Good job.
That is a
Person
good
Trump works at the
costume
drive-thru
for
at
Halloween.
McDonald's.
Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you. I mean,
You- What did he mean by that? The guy successfully influenced me. Hey, that's crazy. I've got it right here. Let's go. Let's take a sip. That's some really old merch, by the way. That's like 5-year-old merch. Congrats on having that. Also, I just love that you got 1.2 thousand upvotes just because you had tits. Imagine if a guy posted an image of him standing with a Benedictine bottle. It'd be 6 upvotes, maybe? Okay.
It'd be like
average
2.
Slat watcher. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Is this the horniest subreddit outside of like r/porn? Side note, I think about this very often. Is there a dude who like only jerks off to the r/porn subreddit? Like he doesn't know anything else? Sometimes I wonder that. I don't know. Trying on our favorite collars. Okay, what is going on there? Ma'am, I have some terrible news. Your cat is fucking Your cat is Hitler.
That's crazy. Crazy. Chat. All right. What? Should we watch something else? I feel like I only ever... Assassin's Creed Liberation, the game doomed to fail. I liked it. We owe David Dobrik an apology. Wait, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. Wait, I gotta watch this. Timmy Talks?
Cancel culture has many victims, and the thing about cancel culture
I'll
is that
wait
it's
to
like a
like
virus.
it,
Once
see if I
someone with a big enough voice sends hate in your
agree
direction,
with this.
it opens up the floodgates. Content creators are some of the most influential people on the planet, and for some, it sounds like a dream job. Fans screaming your name, acquiring millions or even billions of views, and more money than you even know what to do with. But with millions of eyes watching you, not everything is so easy. Imagine a world of having...
Am I crazy to say that, like, I want to be popular, but I do not want to be famous? I do not want to be famous. I would never want to have the popularity of Mr. Beast or Logan Paul or, hell, even Ludwig. I do not want to be the guy. I just want to be a content creator that people vaguely remember. I do not want to be famous at all.
Your every move picked apart, not being able to go to the grocery store without the paparazzi cameras in your face, and constant fear that everyone around you, even your closest friends, are trying to take advantage of you. A whole world of people waiting for you to make one mistake.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. Like, I do not want to be that guy. We've already went over this, but really, please don't make me famous. Fuck that shit.
And that is when they pounce.
David Dobrik.
David Dobrik, widely known as one of the greatest YouTubers of all time, with millions of followers, billions of views, and an influence that is matched by
We're gonna listen to his points, but I still do not agree that we owe David Dobrik, of all people, an apology for canceling him. I think what he did to his friend and then not doing anything about it was fucked up. That's fucked up, and he should have been in trouble for that shit.
For the last few years, David has been on the receiving end of a myriad of serious allegations, which have left his fans and haters alike wondering exactly where things went wrong. How does one of the most beloved people on the planet suddenly become the target of such immense hate at such a young age for making mistakes that you and I would probably make 99 out of 100 times? And after watching 101 videos about why David should be canceled, I have decided it's time to look at things from a different angle. What actually happened? Why was it...
Chat, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't accidentally almost kill my best friend or one of my good friends and then not interact with them at all after that. That's not something that I would do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm referring to? If you don't, you'll find out in this video, but...
Kid in his early 20s condemned to social media hell for the rest of his life. Today, I want to talk about David Dobrik and why we should probably uncancel him. Before I share my exact thoughts on the situation, I want to give a little bit of background as to how David blew up in the first place. David Dobrik was born on July 23rd in 1996 in Košice, Slovakia, but he and his family didn't stay there for long. When he was just 6 years old, David and his entire family moved over from Slovakia to a small town near Chicago called Vernon Hills, Illinois. This was obviously a huge change, but according to David, he doesn't seem to remember the move much at all. He had a pretty classic American childhood where he went to school, played tennis, and then started to make fun little videos on a platform called Vine.
I was very small on Vine. I was posting like once a month. I was getting brand deals for like $50 to $100. Like
Okay,
here and there.
but this wasn't a career at the time.
No.
We'll talk more about Vine later, but first we need to go over one key point that changed David's life, graduating high school in 2014. Because after David got his diploma, his parents gave him an ultimatum.
Yeah, their ultimatum was either go to college or I move out. So I moved out.
David, who had aspirations other than college, got a job at a retirement home so that he could save up to move out of his house. And for some reason, when choosing places to go, David picked the most expensive place in the country, Los Angeles.
I worked at a retirement home.
Okay.
And I think I worked there for like 8 months to a year.
Okay.
In the retirement home, you had to set up a separate account to actually collect your money. Like
Okay.
you had to go to a separate bank where all the money was like piled into. And I never touched the money for the 8 months.
What the hell? That's so strange.
Months of the year, I never touched it.
How did you have money to go to the movies or buy lunch?
I mean, I
something?
didn't. If I had to go buy lunch, I would go to the Wendy's like dollar menu, and you
Okay.
can get like a double stack for $1 at the time, and it was a great deal. So I did that, and I just borrowed like my parents' money, or I would just take coins around the house, and I would
Okay.
just go buy food. But yeah, and I didn't touch that money until the day I was leaving for LA, and I had $1,600.
And while David was excited for his move, he was going halfway across the country with barely enough money to make rent for a month. So if David wanted to stay in Los Angeles, he would have to figure out how he was gonna make some money. And luckily, he did so pretty quickly. He found some small success while doing faceless accounts on Vine.
I was running accounts on Vine that weren't under my name. There was like a Top Sports or something, and I would like upload sport clips.
Okay.
And I would sell revines on that. So it's like a super like, I'm very creative, but then I'm also like little business side to me that's like not that businessy, but like I like money. So yeah, so I would have like a bunch of different theme pages, they were called.
Okay.
And I would just sell revines on those pages. So they had like 500,000 followers each, and I'd make like $60 a day by revining other brands.
Okay.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I just thought about this. You know what's hilarious? In David Dobrik's backyard, they dragged a fucking glass table out into his backyard just so they could have the view of Los Angeles behind them in this video. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but like, they dragged a table out into their backyard so you could look at the dreariest fucking day in LA ever because they thought it was gonna be a good shot.
And that's what kept me afloat.
But as you internet geeks know, Vine was going downhill fast, and Viners everywhere realized that they needed to somehow transfer their large followings onto a new social media platform. And a lot of those creators chose a home right here on YouTube. David, on the other hand, wasn't exactly thinking about which platform would hold him in the future. He knew that something would work out and he could make content somewhere. But what he truly needed was inspiration, and that inspiration came in the form of Liza Koshy. For those of you who don't know, David met Liza at the end of the year 2015. She was a fellow Viner who had already made the jump to YouTube. And most of these other Viners who quickly jumped to YouTube tried to start elaborate sketch channels with big sets. But Liza did the much cheaper and arguably more entertaining option, which was vlogging.
It's driving with Liza, baby. Are you in or are you out?
David is on record as saying that Liza's content is actually what gave him the idea to start making vlogs.
I think it's crazy how many Viners just lost all their relevance once Vine went away. Or if they didn't lose all of it, they lost most of it, and their shit isn't funny. Because they never, like, evolved from Vine. They just did Vine, but longer, which doesn't translate at all.
Then I met Liza, and she was filming a vlog. I just really liked the fact that it was just like a small camera, and you can record your entire day.
Yeah.
Because like, this is so cool. You could just do whatever you want with this small camera, and people see it.
So on July 30th of 2015, David would upload his first ever vlog to YouTube.
This is it. This is my first vlog. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try vlogging maybe every other day, every day. Who knows? But I'm gonna do it. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, this is my first vlog, man. All right, let's start vlogging. What a dick.
David took advantage of his over 1 million followers on Vine by collaborating with other big creators. This group of internet famous friends who would all come together to make vlogs would become affectionately known as the Vlog Squad.
So yeah, I just filmed my first vlog, and I think the reason it worked is because I wasn't trying to make it work.
What was the vlog at the time?
Bro, I miss when the Vlog Squad was actually, like, a group that actually did shit. I miss those days, bro. Like, yeah, it turns out a bunch of random horrible shit happened to a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. but the videos were so fun to watch. And I'm not going to discount anything bad that happened to anybody, because I know a lot of shit that happened. But the videos were so good, and it was actually entertaining. It was more entertaining than watching a lot of TV back then.
It was so simple, so horrible. There's nothing to it, but I was doing it purely for enjoyment, and there was no other purpose to it. I did not feel at all like I needed to do it, and I think that's why it worked.
Over the years, David's following on YouTube would grow to a point where it would make his Vine followers look minuscule. His main channel now sits at 17.4 million subscribers. A majority of this success was from him setting himself apart from other vloggers and creators. But at the peak of his success, we would see David end up in some controversies that would pretty much end his career. In 2021, the Dobrik Empire would start to show some dangerous cracks. A bunch of former members of the Vlog Squad would come out and speak against David and his team. On February 6th of 2021, Big Nick, a former member of the Vlog Squad, would speak on the H3 podcast, calling the Vlog Squad a cult.
It is kind of like a cult, yeah. It's like a high school vibe, very cultish like vibe.
And unfortunately for David, things would only get worse from here, because Big Nick's testimony on the H3 podcast was just the tip of the iceberg. It seemed that a lot of the ex-Vlog Squad members would gain confidence from Nick sharing his story to the point where they wanted to share their own. Seth Francois and Trisha Paytas, both former Vlog Squad members, came out with stories about so-called pranks that they said were insanely inappropriate. And if that wasn't enough, on March 16th of 2021, Business Insider would publish an article with a provocative title that will get me demonetized here on YouTube. And if you can't tell what four-letter word was blurred out in that title, well, maybe after I explain the situation, it will become more clear. It involved a party, girls who were too young to drink, and a dubious understanding of consent by a man named Dirty Dom. I won't go too much further into details, but trust me, it was not a good look for Dom. At this point, Business Insider giving their opinion was too much for David to ignore. So he would post a 2-minute video titled Let's Talk, and this wouldn't appear on his main channel, but on his second channel.
Consent is something that's super important to me, whether I'm shooting with a friend or shooting with a stranger.
Wait, wasn't it actually not even on his second channel? Wasn't it on his podcast channel that he just stopped using in general?
Just make sure that whatever the video I'm putting out, I have the approval from that person.
In this video, David's apology is relatively generalized. He does, however, directly apologize to Seth, but does not name any other members of the Vlog Squad. Unfortunately for David, the drama would not end with his apology, because on March 21st, the next member of the Vlog Squad to speak out would be a big one. Jeff Wittick, who was a staple in the squad, posted a video about the entire situation with David. He wanted to distance himself from the Business Insider article that accused him of buying alcohol for the underage girls that Dom then allegedly assaulted. While the video isn't still up now, the general sentiment is that he tried to separate himself from the craziness of the parties, and any wrongdoing that he might have had, he apologized for. He also mentioned something else that would make David's situation in the public eye a lot worse. Jeff was seriously injured during the filming of one of David's videos, but everybody knew that already. So why was it finally being brought up now? I'll touch back on that in a second, because before I dive into why exactly I think we shouldn't cancel David despite everything I just said, I want to talk about some of the ramifications and consequences of these accusations against David. First off, a bunch of huge sponsors like his main sponsor SeatGeek, as well as the Dollar Shave Club, Chipotle, and many others would drop David and sever ties with him in the coming weeks. On top of that, David, under the stress of everything that was going on, started to delete some of the older videos on his channel, losing over 66 million views worth of videos in a single day.
Why? I'm assuming he's gonna get to it, but why is he just like worried that David is losing money and shit? Like, he's a multi-millionaire. I think he's fine. He's also on Snapchat where people can't criticize him. I think he's fine. Why is he defending him and saying, oh no, my David, he lost money? guys, please stop being mean to him so he can make more money. Like, why do you care? Why do you care? As far as I care about David Dobrik is make more videos. Like, care about your fans. Because at this point, he's doing it for money. That's why he's on Snapchat. He's doing it for money and he doesn't get made fun of on Snapchat. So he's doing the easiest thing possible. Literally posting Snapchat stories. You can take a picture or a video of every single thing you do in your entire life, and it doesn't even have to be entertaining. People will still watch it if they know who you are. It's completely different than YouTube or any other social media. If somebody follows you on Snapchat and you're a celebrity, they're going to watch whatever you post on your story. And then you're going to make money regardless of whatever is going on in your life or anyone else's life. It's the easiest social media, and it is a money glitch, a real life money glitch. It's not like he's coming back to YouTube. He's already said that in the last video that he made. He is not coming back to YouTube unless it's like once a year. Why do we need to give a fuck anymore? He clearly doesn't give a fuck about us, so why do we care? You know? But I'm sure he'll get into why his reasoning for making this video, I guess. But I just think it's stupid, you know?
These developments led to David releasing a longer apology video on March 23rd of 2021. This time, the apology was on his main channel, and it was a
God damn, dude. What effect did you put on this clip on the video? That is hurting my eyes.
Longer, as I already mentioned. On top of that, David was crying. Clearly, he was incredibly emotional about everything that was going on. David would also acknowledge that the last apology wasn't enough and would go as far as to calling it bad, so he went into more detail about all of the accusations.
It's so important to hold yourself accountable. And I think with this situation, there's a lot I can look at and there's a lot I can learn from, but there's a lot of mistakes that I made. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for everybody I've let down. I'm sorry to my family, and I'm sorry to my friends that I've embarrassed, and that this won't happen again.
Towards the end of this video, David announced that he would be taking a break from social media while he restructures his team behind the scenes. However, during this break, just 1 month later, Jeff Wittick would release a documentary about the situation with David titled Don't Try This at Home. This would go into the details about his injury and how it happened. For those of you that aren't familiar with the story...
Is he gonna explain why he cares in this video at all? Because... I understand he's probably going through the history and setting everything up first. But like, dude, are you gonna explain at all why you care about this situation? Because nobody should be caring this much about if David Dobrik is still making money or not, which he definitely is, no matter what happens in his life, as long as he has a Snapchat account.
Gist of the situation is that Jeff got injured while doing a stunt for one of the vlogs back in June of 2020. Essentially, David had drove out an excavator into the middle of a lake, attached a rope to the end of it, and offered to spin people around in circles. Corinna was the first one up on the giant construction vehicle, and after spinning around just a couple of times, she wanted to get down because she felt it was too scary. However, even after Corinna said that she didn't feel comfortable doing it, Jeff would make the decision to try it out next. And this is when Jeff's tragedy struck. He slammed into the side of the excavator, shattering his skull in 9 places.
Bro, you're not supposed to show this. What the fuck? What are you doing?
That he tore ligaments in his leg, broke both his hip and his foot, and almost went completely blind in his eye. While the situation was bad and Jeff was seriously injured, for at least the year after the situation had gone down, Jeff would
Wait, did he even mention that he almost fucking died? because they said that multiple times that he almost fucking died because of this injury.
He tore ligaments in his leg, broke both his hip and his foot, and almost went completely blind in his eye.
And he almost died, too. Did you forget that part?
Situation was bad.
This guy's
and
pissing
Jeff was
me off.
seriously injured for at least the year after the situation had gone down. Jeff would actually go out of his way to protect and defend David. However, this all changed when Jeff had dropped his documentary, essentially flipping the tables on David.
I've been protecting this guy for so long, and there's so much more to the story than just him not texting me for a week after I had such a drastic surgery.
Instead of acknowledging anything that Jeff had said, David decided it was best for him to stay quiet until his social media break would end 2 months later. Here, he would upload another vlog titled Surprising My Friends.
This is crazy. Look at you.
You're vlogging?
Oh, just a little bit, bro. You look like you need it. You look like you need me to vlog.
Come on in.
The internet was relatively split over the situation. While some people were a little bit confused how his normal vlogs could return considering everything that had happened, most of his core fan base seemed to return and everything was going back to normal. However, drama would only get worse a year later when Jeff released an episode of his podcast titled Dear David. And let's just say that Jeff was no longer interested in protecting his previous friend, David Dobrik.
It feels good to cut bad people out of your life, and it took a while to see it. I don't blame anybody out there if you're dealing with a scumbag. I felt like this guy was a fucking scumbag at times. When people come around, people change. I, for the longest time, gave him the benefit of the doubt that he would come along and change.
All this situation there would just give you clarity, you know? It usually takes things like this.
It's ironic that I fucking had an eye injury, but now I see clearer than ever.
Yeah.
David would then respond on his podcast with Jason Nash, which Jeff did not appreciate, so he would make a whole response podcast, and it ends with him threatening David in a lawsuit.
Like I said, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about this, and I'm so sorry that this happened to you, Jeff.
I'm so sorry that this happened to you, Jeff.
Oh my fuck. Yeah. Oh, David Dobrik apologized on social media instead of talking to him. He's definitely so sorry. Look at how he's looking around when he says it too.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about this, and I'm so sorry that this happened to you, Jeff.
I'm so
He doesn't care
that this happened to you, Jeff.
I appreciate it, Dave. After the last hour of slander, yeah, I'm not gonna beat you up anymore. I'm just gonna take this the right way, the smart way, and just let the courts decide. You know, making a lot of statements here that are very untrue, that are so easy to disprove. So let's just let the courts decide, and then you'll have to sign a paper that says, yeah, this was a lie, and I'm guilty of this and this and that, and we could go that route about it. Because let's be honest, I get no points for beating you up, and again, I'm an adult. That's not how I handle my situations anymore.
With all of this drama going on, David was still uploading vlogs. That is until March 29th of 2022, which would seem to be David's last vlog ever. After the rather emotional vlog that took place on March 29th, we wouldn't see David upload to his main channel for another 2 years. And although we thought David would never post again, he did come back with a vlog that lasted 14 minutes, which for those of you that know David is almost 4 times as long as his regular vlogs. This would be titled Surprising Friends with Body Transformation, where David would show that he took the 2 years off to absolutely shred up his body and get a new dynamic physique.
I cannot believe you have like a full six-pack.
Me neither.
But after disappearing for 2 years, and with all of these allegations and accusations still in the near past, would the internet forgive David? It didn't seem like it.
David Dobrik, the guy with the annoying laugh.
David Dobrik. Fucking... What's that guy's name? It's not Pyrocynical. That's the other guy. That's the other British guy. Fuck, I forget this guy's name. But I used to watch him back in the, like, Logan Jake Rice Gum days and shit. Fuck, what is his name again? I don't even remember.
Nothing was ever that funny.
Well, across
Kavos.
multiple scandals of manipulating his friends, an essay scandal that happened under his watch, and almost causing his friend to die, David was essentially forced to leave YouTube and completely start new somewhere else.
David Dobrik has decided to return to YouTube after taking a near 3-year break from posting. He stopped posting vlogs, he quit his joint podcast with Jason Nash, and after the first year went by, most people assumed he was done for good. Well, he's fully back now, and we have a lot to discuss.
So yeah, 2021 and 2022 were not the best years for David. After losing a ton of sponsorships, a lot of friends, and even more viewers, it wasn't looking so great for the young icon. But why exactly did David lose all of these viewers? See, if you look at everything that I just said, back to back to back, it doesn't look so good for David. But we're essentially looking at all of his worst moments under a microscope. And that idea, which I mentioned in the intro of this video, of everybody looking at content creators like they're basically not human, is the main point of the argument that I'm going to be making. This video on David isn't really just about David. It's about a wider problem called cancel culture, as I'm sure many of you are familiar with on the internet.
Okay, I think cancel culture is dumb. You gotta hold people accountable, though. Because he did almost kill somebody. And he did do a lot of other fucked up shit. And he did abuse his friends. The guy did bad things. Does he need to be canceled? Like, cancel culture is so fucking stupid. But that's not the point. Like, he did bad shit. Hold him accountable, and move the fuck on. That doesn't mean we need to stop being mean to him so he makes more money. Like, it's so fucking stupid what you're saying, dude. I get your point, but it's dumb. God, this guy's pissing me off.
Nothing goes away. And because of that, once you put something out there, it's up forever for hundreds of thousands or millions or even billions of people to scrutinize with a fine-tooth comb. Now look, I am not going to excuse what David did. And in fact, in just a moment, I'm going to delve deeper into these specific situations that have been brought up over and over again.
Stop showing the fucking clip. Oh my gosh. Bro literally bought the Patreon subscription so he could view that clip. How weird is that? He went, I'm going to go to Jeff Wittick's Patreon. I don't know if he still does this, but he did that when he first announced that that's something that happened. He put the clip on Patreon for like the fucking weirdos who wanted to see that shit, I guess. Which means this guy had bought that just to view it and put it in his videos for everyone to see. Like, how weird are you, dude?
I want to offer a perspective that you probably haven't heard in these other videos that have talked about David. We're currently in the year 2025, and David is almost 30 years old, and more specifically, he's 28. Now, if you remember, I showed you David's first vlog, which was over 9 years ago. That means, at the very best, David was 19 years old when he started vlogging. And now, I'm sure a lot of younger people will see this video, but I want to invite anybody over the age of 20 to think about some of the actions that you took when you were a teenager. I'm sure if all of those were blasted on social media, a few of you would be canceled too. Now, I want to reiterate, this isn't me excusing anything that David did. It's just simply offering a perspective that I think a lot of us forget about. Content creators are humans, and humans make mistakes. And now I'm going to talk a little bit more about those specific mistakes, starting with the situation with Dirty Dom. Like I said before, Therefore, I can't fully comment on the details of the Dirty Dom situation because I don't want to get my video restricted. However, he is dealing with serious accusations of SA. And because I wasn't there, I won't be commenting on these as surefire facts, rather just addressing the accusations as if they were true. Now, if the allegations against Dom are true, which most people seem to believe, then I think he deserves to be canceled for sure. In fact, I think he deserves worse than that. He should probably rot in a jail cell. That being said, we have to talk about somebody other than Dom in this situation, and that is David. After all, this video is about why we should uncancel him. In my opinion, way too much of the blame for this situation has been put on David for the last few years. Most of the accusations involving this situation when it comes to David are the fact that he was breeding a culture where people could do whatever they wanted for the vlog and get away with it. Plus, people were upset that after the girl came forward and discussed what happened with Dom, the video wasn't taken down right away. Now, I'm not going to repeat everything that David said in his apology, but he already has addressed this and said that he does regret certain things that happened in this situation with Dom. And with all of that being said, I do want to reiterate, I understand that this is David's set, but when your set is also your everyday life, things can become incredibly blurry. And when you're a young 20-year-old trying to make it on YouTube, YouTube becomes your life. So for David, recording everyday events was just part of how he made the best content in the world. I think generally speaking, over time, people have realized that the Dom situation was in fact Dom's situation and not necessarily David's fault. However, the other accusations that David faced were that he had an unsafe working environment, and most of these accusations were fueled by the situation with Jeff Wittick. I already mentioned that earlier in the video. Jeff did sustain a serious—
Oh my fuck you, dude. Literally stop showing it. What is wrong with you?
reason that Jeff should have been put in a situation where he could possibly be hurt. With all of that being said, I do think that David isn't the only person to blame here. At the end of the day, Jeff is a grown adult, and he did make a decision to get onto that crane. I don't want to sound like I don't have a heart or that I'm blaming Jeff for the situation. All I'm saying is that you had two consenting adults trying to make a kick-ass video, and things got way out of hand. If this was David's idea, which it seems like it was, then he definitely to go on it.
I saw Corinna swing on it a little bit like that, and then I was like, oh yeah, this looks fun. Just swinging like a rope swing attached to a tree. Not whipping the fucking thing around 60 miles per hour. I agree. I hopped on the rope to fucking do the first part, which was just a simple, like a fucking rope swing off a tree. You just swing back and forth. It's a swing.
When the
Not
excavator
while the
was at shore.
fucking thing is swinging fast. That was never discussed. That was completely on you.
Honestly, I think that much of the scrutiny that David has gotten didn't actually come from the event itself. It came from how he handled it afterwards. Jeff came forward saying that David had only paid for some of his medical treatments and didn't want to pay for any more. But it seems like that might not be exactly true. After the drama continued to progress, Jeff and David stopped talking to each other. And according to David's team, after they continuously reached out to Jeff to continue covering his medical costs, Jeff wanted absolutely nothing to do with them.
I just don't love the fact that he's going around saying I don't pay for surgeries. Like, that fucking hurts. Like, I want to help him. I really, truly do. And, like, he still has my word. Like I told him that I pay for surgeries. He can still. And the reason we haven't been paying for a surgery, I don't know if it's his assistant's fault or Jeff just told him to back off from us, but, like, I don't handle that stuff more. I just give approval to spend that, whatever.
I don't know why, but maybe instead of just offering to pay for shit, maybe try being his friend. Maybe try being good to the fucking dude. You can't just throw money at every single one of your problems. That's not how it works. Especially with people, dude.
Natalie has asked multiple times, like, loop us into all these surgeries, and we're just not getting looped into anything. And then we're blindsided when he ghosts and other surgery.
Once again, I do think that David should cover all of Jeff's medical costs, but if Jeff doesn't want to accept David's money, he can't exactly use that as a piece in his chess game to frame David as a monster. Now, these were just two of the biggest accusations that came out, but I brought these up as a greater example. Not everything you see or read is true. I mean, there are people that will tell you that David was the one that committed SA, not Dom, because people will half read headlines. On top of that, if you had listened to what Jeff had said about David not paying for his medical treatments, you would have missed out on important context that they actually tried to continue doing it. I don't think we take the time to realize that David has done a lot of good for a ton of people. During COVID, David did a lot of work to help cheer up people in his community while remaining safe. On top of that, he has bolstered the careers of countless individuals that have basically made their name off of David's back. And perhaps more importantly than all of that, David has made every single one of us laugh and smile and even cry. These are all things that I think should be taken into account when you judge a person's character. If you're going to look at somebody's mistakes, why would you also not look at the things that they've done on purpose, like grow a community that is widely positive and has impacted a lot of people's lives? For those of you that haven't been keeping up with David, I'll wrap up the video by telling you what he's doing now. Since 2022, he's only posted that one update vlog a couple of months ago, but he is back doing his podcast with Jason Nash, and on top of that, David has been posting on Snapchat all the time, keeping you up to date with his daily life and that of the Vlog Squad members that he still hangs out with. So it's up to David whether or not he's going to come back to YouTube full time. Honestly, I don't think he's going to after everything that has happened. But
bro, I think it's also ironic that the way he came back to the podcast, instead of posting it on YouTube, he's posting it on like podcasting apps, like Podcast or Spotify. So not as many people are aware that it's going on. Like, are you kidding me? Post it on your podcast dedicated YouTube channel, dude. What are you doing? If he wanted people to know that it was happening, he would have posted it in the most public place possible, but he didn't. Because he doesn't want to be criticized for this shit. He's being a little... He's being a pussy. I'm sorry, but he is.
But I really wish he would, because I, for one, miss David's vlogs more than anything else on the platform. Thank you guys for watching.
No shit, so does everybody else.
Brand new channel. If you stayed around to the end,
but why do you care if he's making money or not? This is... Oh, this video pissed me off. Let's see the newest comments. Exactly. Let's see what his reply is to this. I disagree. I think accountability is a buzzword people have been using around this situation for too long. He apologized. He made it his set safer. He has offered to pay for all of Jeff's surgeries. What else do you want him to do? If you watch Jeff's podcast, it's always an issue for him to get David to pay so much so that he's refused on occasion. He even tried to cover up. Yeah. Nobody owes him shit. Exactly. Do you think you can do Chris Tyson next? Why is everyone in this comment section so nice to the guy when he's wrong? I'm sorry, but I just can't agree. I want to see who else he tries to uncancel next. I can't wait. Maybe I should subscribe just for that. Let's get post notifications on so we can see what other horrible person he tries to uncancel. And like I said, chat, I don't like cancel culture either. I think it's fucking stupid. Especially trying to ruin somebody's life for making a mistake. But when you make mistakes, you gotta own up to it and you gotta try to fix the fucking mistake. You can't just throw money at it. You have to actually make an effort to do something. And if you're having your assistants or the people that work for you make an effort to do something on your behalf, that's stupid. You don't have anything going on in your life that you need to do on time. You could take all the time in the world being an extremely rich person to fix things. You ain't gotta make more money to keep up with bills or whatever. You got all the money you could ever want or ever need. Fix the shit that's wrong in your life. And do it yourself. Don't make the people who you pay to deal with your shit deal with this shit that's actually important. Like, what is wrong with you? Okay, that's the end of the video. If you agreed with me, please subscribe. Sorry, I'll see y'all later. What game did we say we were gonna play first? Actually, let's play some rivals first. Then, after we do our daily challenges, we'll play Assassin's Creed 3. But yeah, that video pissed me off. That was so stupid. Oh wait, shit. I need to change my category on Twitch. There we go. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
What the
Sigma? What the Sigma?
Bro.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma? Bro. What the Sigma? Let's see what's new. It's been a while since I've been in this game. Oh, what is this? Holy shit! The skin from the game. The skin from the movie. Fuck! The skin from the TV show is out. And it's 1600? That Black Panther skin's kind of cool. Oh, holy shit, that's kind of cool. I don't play Black Panther though, but Moon Knight I do play. I do play Moon Knight. I also play Magic. That's why I have this. That's why I have this. No other reason. No other reason whatsoever. Could be no other reason that I have that skin other than the fact that I enjoy Magic. For more than a few reasons. What's our daily challenges? Are we still on the same battle pass? This season's taking a while, I feel like. How long do seasons normally last? Fuck it, we just gotta play the game to beat challenges. You know? You know what I mean, chat?
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging. We are
Cloak and Dagger.
We are
Hope and fear. Ibambe.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Bro, I have that same Magic skin too. Crazy.
I'm not sure what that is, lady, but most folks consider me an old no.
Wait, get behind me.
The battle starts in 5.
Good shit.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force. Get ready. Here come the bad guys. Watch out for the all. Just embrace the light. The mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
Not too shabby.
As graceful and lethal as always, Still T'Challa. Here. Don't you put me out. That's much better. Pick up your pace, Moon Knight. You're the only one. Just embrace the light. lethal as always, T'Challa. Anyone willing to help? Much better. Light can heal and light can harm. Same with me.
Everybody shoot at the Ankh with me, please. I'm gonna place it right here.
With my light daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way. Our foes will be wise not to underestimate us. But they will. They always do.
Psylocke, shoot at the Ankh.
Pretty and female. The battle starts in 5.
This is what we need to focus on.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I am a long way from the forests of Kirisaki Mountain.
Did she just say Kitty Sucky Mountain? What the Sigma?
I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma? Bro.
What the Sigma? Capture the mission area!
Us against the world.
The light always comes back.
That's better.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Maximum pulse!
My time to shine. Us against the world! Careful, Ty.
I got their stupid ass cloak.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Bro doesn't know how to use his powers.
Control seized.
Almost bowed out.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. Get ready. Control lost. Dagger's back. Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable. Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, wow. I used to have an enchanted sword, too.
Huh? Were you the ruler of a demon-filled netherworld as well?
No, I was just a guy with a cool sword. But now I'm kind of glad I'm not.
Hey, Magic, I'm slapping your ass.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
There's no spell it cannot cut through.
We are in the front. Prepare your... Ah, yes. Maximum pulse! Like the real thing.
My time to shine. Shields up.
Like what? My strength is behold the god of
Lights out. Suffering the double.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. My time to shine.
my strength is renewed.
Nobody can hurt us now. Everybody Save almost got it! We can double down quick!
Human Torch in the house, yo.
Just keep going. Watch me soar! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Johnny!
Maximum pulse!
Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear. People are always afraid of Ty.
I guess I'm healing twice as much.
Before you attack, get ready. I don't know
Gotcha.
how you do it, Mr. Graham.
That's
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Space, I can protect, but add time to the mix and things get tricky.
Uh-oh, think I'm hurting for certain. Ooh, I touch a feeling. I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again. The Invisible Woman is here. Just keep going.
my strength returns.
Follow. Somebody push, please.
Let's get into some good trouble.
I got a team. I'm in the field.
Looking sharp.
Only 60 seconds left.
You need their power.
An opportunity for combat. Here's this life.
That's the stuff.
So cold. Down to 30 seconds. The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up.
There's no way I'm playing in silver. That has to be a fucking lie, dude.
We are hope and fear. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
So, rumor has it you're pretty good at communicating with rodents, huh?
Oh. Well, my pal Tippy-Toe seems to think so. Why?
No, just wondering if there's any chance you could convince Rocket to clean up his bunk.
Some things are beyond. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
When Doom sees me, he's gonna be shaking in his faceplate.
Here comes trouble. I need assistance. My anger is healthy. Still here. Don't you put me.
Holy shit, dude.
Final score 0-1.
What the actual fuck was that?
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Thanks, game, for matching me up with someone whose fucking name is I Love Femboys and got 0 kills and died 7 fucking times. Oh, holy shit, this team better be fucking better than the last one. Holy shit.
Just maybe turn off open mic.
Is that Penguin 0?
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Holy shit. Moist Critical's on my team.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Good boy.
Thunder God, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use. Mjolnir can only be lifted by those who prove worthy. I fear you are not on that list.
Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its Ulu metal?
Shoot the Ankh.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
is in the interest of all mutants that we succeed this day, and so we shall. Ah, here they are now. Much better.
Who could fight the goddess of hell? Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Keep an eye on this spot.
I have spied a sniper.
Just keep going.
The mission area is yours.
I'll get you next time.
That is how it's done.
Sorry, no escaping us now. I couldn't rest until I paid you back.
Asgard's most sacred artifacts, endangered by this needless chaos.
Oh, here they come.
Better.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a nice deep freeze. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
On your six.
Oh, cold. Come here. I'm trying to help. I need some help. Get these things on. So shall that you. Just keep going.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Star-Lord?
Asgard's might!
An opportunity for combat.
The area's almost yours. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Us against the world!
Somebody help me with Captain America! Thank you.
People are always afraid of Ty, but they just don't know him.
A feast for my crows.
Somebody get in the bed.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Is Star-Lord a title of the Intergalactic Empire?
No.
Bro just zoomed through the ass.
Marquis from Nordic Midgard. Harold Fairhair, Eric Bloodaxe. Your father must be a great king.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We won't run away anymore.
Superbly destructible area.
Much of this could be destroyed.
The enemy is here.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh, I need a
Tremble before
mission
power!
area is yours.
Behind you, my friend!
You owe me one.
By the eye of Agamotto!
No one rules me but myself.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Mission area. Keep going. I needed this. My time to shine. I am healed.
Assemble! Chifa Tonghong!
Friends, gather around.
You got a shield, Candy.
The area's almost yours. I'll stretch the world. Hold still and press the
I am Asgard Might!
You owe me one. Us against the world.
Good shit.
Another epic victory. Big win.
All right. Chat, now we're gonna get on Assassin's Creed 3. Actually, I need to change category first. All right, chat, please don't go anywhere. I gotta take a piss real quick. I will be right back. Watch the game. There we go. I will be right back. I swear it'll take 30 seconds. I'm back. I'm so sorry, chat, that I had to take a piss, but I really had to go. Bro, today's stream is me being the definition of a variety streamer. I've already done 2 reaction videos. I played Marvel Rivals. I'm playing Assassin's Creed 3. And I might be playing Call of Duty later. If anything, I'll probably play Call of Duty tonight if I'm able to stream tonight. Who knows if work will get out on time or whatever. Bro, I just keep getting achievements. What is going on? Bro, this is gonna happen for like 10 minutes. It's just gonna be me getting achievements. Wait, I've 48%ed the game already. Holy shit, I forgot this was my outfit. That's so cool. What the I am not used to this combat anymore. Oh my gosh, why is the game laggy? Why is the game laggy? B. Start the riot, fucks. Start the riot, fucks. All right, let's actually do a mission. 100%, 100%, 159%. Oh no! Find all of them without making a mistake? What the hell? Bro, that one's got to be impossible, right? Unless you know exactly where they are? And is it different every time, or is it the same in every game?
What brings you to Boston? You. Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
True.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell
exactly.
that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all. We must...
Dang, I wanted to hear the rest of that conversation.
What you thieves called taxmen say. If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves.
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks, we're coming in.
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
You can't take what... Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expecting somewhere else.
All right. We gotta stay out of sight here. How do I crouch? Can I not crouch in this game? I feel like that should be standard procedure for these games. Am I wrong about that? No, there's no trouble. There's no trouble. I don't know what you're talking about. No trouble at all. I mean you no harm, sir. Do I really have to do all this shit just to stay out of like people's line of sight? Is this all really necessary? What the fuck? Where are they going? I need to go this way. Come on, fast walk faster, bro. This is not even fast walking, dude. I'm just going to a meeting. Just going to a meeting. Nothing suspicious happening here. Just going to a meeting, opening a door. Opening the door.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Chaffeau.
Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it. Where is he now? I've never met the man.
May I ask why you
Where
seek
is he
him,
now
Connor?
that I need him?
Upon which my village stands.
Sorry.
Without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers, I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play. Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
What were the objectives? Head back to the docks. Alright.
Go on, Connor.
Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm doing. Where are you now that I need you? Ba-da-da-da.
Pardon me.
Oh, come on, mate.
What does it mean, limit firearm use? Does that mean I'm supposed to use it 6 times, or does it mean I'm not supposed to use it? Because I'm assuming that means use it 6 times. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking reload, bro. Did they just shoot bro's horse? Let me shoot! Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. This is so stupid! What? How in the hell did they see that? Ouch. That hurt. Go, climb! Climb, Connor! Climb faster! How? How in the hell? Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Where the fuck is my gun? Oh, You've got to be kidding me. The limit firearm use was literally the optional objective was don't use your gun 5 to 6 times. I was gonna say, how the hell do I beat these guys? I didn't even remember how to do it. Oh, okay. So is there a different way to blow up the powder kegs than to shoot a gun? What weapons do I have? Oh, so like... Where did he go? Where the fuck did he just go? You guys, get your asses over here. That worked perfectly. What the fuck? Alright, I gotta go to the other powder keg. Plant a... Fucking fuck, Connor. Stop! Go back. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. How? Literally, how did you see me? I was gonna say, I do not understand. So stupid. These guys piss me off. Those guys are, oh my gosh. Fucking fuck, how did he see me? How did he see me? Screw you. Screw you, dude. Am I doing it right? I didn't do it right. So I literally can't use the trip mines? That would have been such a genius way to do it, though. If I can't use guns, why can't I do that? Do I literally have to restart the memory? You've got to be kidding me, bro. Does this start all the way at the beginning?
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You've
Would you excuse us?
gotta be shitting me. I have to start this over.
Conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not a...
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If there comes in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
Yeah. Yeah. I know how it goes. Now let me get to my fucking meeting. Ow! Climb faster, dude. Climb faster. Fuck. Climb faster. Go faster. Go faster, motherfucker. Why are you so slow? Why are you so goddamn slow? Why are these kids following me? Leave me alone! Stop making fun of the native. I'm half my mama and yo daddy. We're basically the same. What? No, 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 no! That is not what I wanted you to do, Connor, idiot.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux.
Yeah. I know.
Connor, head back to the docks and
Move
see
out
to
of
the
my way,
destruction of
then.
the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Well, shut the fuck up. Yeah. What the fucking fuck is this combat? Ta-da! Alright, let's go blow up these fucks. All right. Is it not doing it right? What is going on? Is the game not doing it right? The game is not letting me. If I blow up all 3 of these at the same time, does that count? It didn't count. You've got to be kidding me. Get down, Connor! Get the fuck down! I think I at least did part of that mission right. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of people to loot here. Thanks for the money. Why is Connor touching the boobs? Let's just keep farming more money, bro. Have I gotten everybody now? Hey, come back here. I want more money. Oh, you don't have more money. Bro, I'm just gathering more people around me to steal from. Little do all of you know, but you're all getting stolen from right now. Why did that colonial man have purple hair? Yeah, that's so badass. That was so fucking cool. We must oppress the oppressors!
go again.
Watch this cool shit. I'm gonna give you guys aura. Look at this riot. How the fuck do I keep getting punched in the face? Where the fuck are you going, dude? All too easy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? What the Sigma? Treasure? There's treasure somewhere. Where are they going? Somebody attack me. Shut that shit off. Anyways, let's go get this damn treasure. Where are they shooting me from, dude? Literally where? Where are you guys going? You're not done here. Thanks for not a whole lot. Wow, Connor. Get your ass back here. Somebody stab him in the back, you fucking idiots! Y'all are all useless. Wow, you're stupid. I do not understand. How do I get into the base? Do I no longer get to go in these bases? If so, that's lame as hell. Get off my ass. Fuck yeah. That was dumb.
Ah, it's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Sails ahoy!
British gunboats after one of the vineyard ships, Captain. We must protect her. Have you lost your mind? Why are you shooting at the merchant vessel?
Oops.
We need to keep the gunboats up as we reach the vineyard pier. Draw their fire, Captain. She can't take much more of that. Protect the civilian ship! Get after them, sir! They'll have it before long! Can't take much more of that. What are you doing, Captain? That ship needs our help.
Captain!
Captain. Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either... Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our targets get too close.
Aye, aye.
We must keep pace, Captain. Captain, adjust our course. We need to catch them. We need to make ground. We can't help her from here. She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. They veered north. Not there, but an abandoned fort. Lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Located with you at the helm, sir!
We're dead. We're alive, but we're dead.
That lockbox shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Nice driving, Captain. Some old boys of mortars, sir. Nice driving, Captain. We can't take another hit like that, Captain. Steer away from them. Don't hit us with you in the helm, sir! We can't take another hit like that, Captain! Steer away from them! Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! We need to dodge those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown!
Bro, this is difficult.
That lockbox shouldn't be there!
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard! Time and tide waits for no man! Take out her towers! Don't hit us with you in the helm, sir! We need to dodge those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown! We need to dodge those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown! Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! Come on, boys of mortars, sir! Give me a damage report now! Nice driving, Captain! We need to dodge those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown! Don't hit us with you in the helm, sir! We need to dodge those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown! Don't hit us! We can't take another hit like that, Captain! Steer away from them!
Fucking fuck, dude. This is difficult.
shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Diamond Tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Nice driving, Captain. We can't take another hit like that, Captain. Steer away from them. Don't hit us with you at the helm, sir. We can't take another hit like that, Captain. Steer away from them. Nice driving, Captain. We can't take another hit like that, Captain. Steer away from them.
I'm trying, but these fucks have aimbot, bro.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain. Nice driving, Captain. Mortars! Nice driving, Captain. Don't hit us with you in the helm, sir. Not our voice of orders, sir. Mortars!
There we go.
Those boarders! Head clear of their splashdown! That fort won't be troubling anybody no more. Bloody English have gone too far this time.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend,
Templars.
I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Templars.
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain. Got some more? Let's have a look then. More keepers. Good on ya. I'd say that's worth another letter. What's he got this time? Let me see, let me see. A veritable bounty! Shiver me timbers! That'll earn you one of these trips to be sure.
I will be back for the rest.
Back again? What do you got for me? That won't do it, boy. Get some more and then we'll barter. Back again? What do you got for me? You addled boy? That's not near enough.
So, what am I supposed to do then? Yama.
Yama.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Thank God you are here.
Prudence is missing. She went out to gather some things this morning and never returned. I'm worried sick. What if she's hurt?
I will find her.
The dog might help track her down. He has a good nose. Come on, boy! He has been gathering the evening primrose almost every night. She is obsessed with the oil it yields. That is all going to stop now. I don't understand why she wants so damn much of the stuff. She picked some here. She can't be far. We should split up to cover more ground. Prudence! Where are you? Prudence! Where? Prudence! Prudence! Prudence!
Yama.
Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you. I don't want to think what might
what
have
the
happened
Sigma?
if you had not arrived.
What the Sigma?
Since the funeral's growing there,
what
the
the
Delta
Sigma?
came charging at me.
Why are you gathering primrose?
Yama.
Well, Warren and I have been trying to conceive a child for a long time now. I read that evening primrose encourages fertility.
No, I haven't found her.
I'm sorry, this is not a proper conversation given the circumstance.
I understand. Not another word on the matter.
Prudence! Are you all right, my love?
She's
I'll
mine.
be fine. Thanks to Connor.
Thank you, Connor. Once again.
Leave me and her. Leave us alone. She's my one true love. She's not yours anymore.
Hello, Connor.
Hello.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing that need worry you.
I would not pry, but please know that if there was anything I could do to help, I would.
It's all right. Connor already knows half of it. As you know, we've been trying to have a child, Connor. for a long time. Thus far, we have not been blessed even once. It takes its toll after a time.
You must not force such things. Nature will grant you with the young one when the time is right.
We hope you're right, Connor. At the very least, we are at peace here.
Connor! Connor! Some lout's trying to break into our house! He's armed! I'm getting the boys!
Stop!
You can go home if you want. Something's amiss.
What's the trouble, Connor? So you tear past chasing a man. He was trying to rob your home. It has been dealt with.
What? Oh, the women. Is everyone all right?
You should have been there.
What?
I told you to head back. I didn't need to.
Since when is a skinny runt like you safe out in the bush alone?
Yo, UGK, thanks for the follow. This is by far the best Assassin's Creed made. It's definitely my favorite, yeah. Unfortunately, you came in at the worst time because I gotta go and literally I have to end stream in 1 minute. Oh, wow. Good luck, see ya. Like, I gotta go to work, so... Get out! Get out! Alright, well, I appreciate you coming in, I mean, I don't know if I'll see you again, but I do have a YouTube channel if you want to follow. I post videos on there. It's the same username and everything. All my socials are the same username. But I gotta go. I hope I see you later. Is my friend still alive? I'll do a raid. Would you be down to watch my friend stream? Yep. Alright, I'll raid their channel. Alright, I'll see you later.
Actually, it wouldn't be right now. It would be in